Hey guys, welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness. Today I will be showing you how to install an external USB hard drive. It's already plugged in because I had to plug it into the back. I think that you plug it into the front with the regular PlayStation 4, but I'm showing you how to do it with the PlayStation 4 Pro. Essentially, you just need to plug it into the USB 3.0 slot. I plugged it in. I didn't want to lay the camera down and hassle you guys with everything. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's plugged in back there. It's the only socket that's gonna fit. So this is for people who might be intimidated by this thing or aren't quite sure. So this isn't like the external hard drive like you would plug into the Xbox 360 or I think the PlayStation 3 supported one at one time, where it's basically just a storage device. You can actually run games off of this and not just back up your save files or whatever. So this is the one that I got. Obviously you can make your own with an enclosure, excuse me, or is it exclosure? I don't know. But I got my Passport Western Digital 4 terabyte. When you first plug it in, it's gonna say you can store stuff on your USB device, and it'll say file format unsupported. I'll get to that in a second, but this is 4 terabytes. Make sure that your hard drive is 3.0. I will put a link to this type of hard drive. It comes in many different colors. I got red because black was on back order and I didn't want to wait, and I guess red and black's a halfway decent combination. Was that or blue? But these are awfully flamboyant colors. I was hoping that they were darker than what they showed, but whatever. Happy to have one. I don't really care what color the storage is as long as it works. So what we are going to do is hopefully not fuck it up. So is it necessary to add cursing into this? If you see a game you want me to play, let me know, except Persona 5, because Atlas is kind of being a butthole about that. And even though I don't care about not making money, I think they're actually giving people strikes. So we're going to go to settings. Devices. USB storage devices. My Passport, that's the name of the hard drive. Format as extended storage. Next, format. Please wait. This device will be formatted. Well, yes. So now the hard drive is being formatted so it understands what's going on. Super technical terms. Don't get a hard drive. If you want to experiment on your own, go ahead, but from what I heard, getting a hard drive that has like a USB hub on it or any kind of external USB ports where it has two different functions, I heard people are having difficulty with that. Just get a plain Jane hard drive with a 3.0 USB with 3.0 USB support. Sorry, it's been a long day, and again, like I said, I've been under the weather. So now it's formatted. So now we can go back, and now we can go to, and I'm just pushing the circle button to go back. Now we can go to storage. Alright, so you can go to system storage, applications. Let me get something that's small. Alright, so we'll click on this, move to extended storage. Just like when you do videos and stuff, it'll go to this checkbox, so you're basically just taking 2 steps to do the same thing. You can move it to extended storage, and from what I hear, this will be your default hard drive, so whenever you download something from now on, it'll go straight to this hard drive. So we'll move this. I picked a small game so it wouldn't take that long. remember to experiment, because from what I've seen, some of the loading times are faster, some of them are slower depending on the game. So if you notice, like, some games will stream data differently and a lot of pop in that wasn't in the game before, maybe you should keep that on your main hard drive. So we'll move this. Alright, the selected application will be moved to extended storage. Alright, we'll see how long it takes. This was approximately a 2 gig and change file. Not taking terribly long. If you have a lot of stuff on your hard drive and want to move it to external, probably be best to do all this when you have to run errands or when you go to bed. But then it'll be left on unless you have like some timer or something. Also, don't unplug the hard drive. Like, go to device settings and turn it off manually if you feel that you need to unplug it. It's 9 times out of 10 it's not going to ruin it, but it will have to like check the hard drive and everything like that to make sure everything's alright if you unplug it and plug it back in. So now you will see that our external hard drive has one thing on applications. We'll have this. And let's see what happens when we'll put in a game. I have here Duke Nukem World Tour. That's a fairly small game, so we'll put that in. I haven't dusted or vacuumed or anything because I just got home and wanted to get this over with. So if there's pet hair or stuff on anything, it's just because I just wanted to make this video before I did anything else. So now we're gonna go to settings. We're gonna go to storage. Update file for this game. So extended storage. Applications. See, now Duke Nukem Anniversary is now on here. And if we want to put this game back on the main hard drive, we can move it to system storage, like so. Click this. So you can use both hard drives. You have to go through the storage option, and when I push circle, I'll go back and show you it again. So we can move this. Okay. So now it's moving it back to the internal hard drive. This is something I think confused a lot of people, beside wondering if you'd be able to play games off of the hard drive. The external hard drive, I mean. Hopefully this video isn't confusing. I know I'm not the greatest person to give tutorials, but I'm doing the best I can. As far as size goes, it's almost, even though it costs more money, but you can find them on sale or whatever, like I did. I should say back ordered it. I bitched a lot and they gave me a discount and expedited it and gave me overnight shipping. So remember, kids, sometimes bitching and complaining pays off, at least with tech call centers or whatever, our salespeople. So so that game is back on the main hard drive, as you'll be able to see. System storage, applications. See, now it's on that hard drive. Alright, to show you once again, I'll push circle. We'll go to extended storage. Remember, this is in storage, but in order for your external hard drive to pop up in storage, you need to format it first. And I'll show you where that is again. So applications, we'll see Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary is on there. Okay, we know that's on there. So in order for this game to play, it has to get the information from the external hard drive. Will it work? Find out soon enough. So this is playing off of the external hard drive. So it's not just somewhere to store your games or you're not using it. You actually can play games off of your hard drive, which is awesome. Otherwise, it wouldn't appeal to me at all because I already have a hard drive. But I already could have. Excuse me. I already have a hard drive on there that and if there wasn't a way to play games off the external one, I just would have upgraded it. But now I technically have 5 terabytes instead of just 4, so I got an extra terabyte out of the deal. Just keep in mind what games are in what. If like one game or whatever like tends to stream slower with the external hard drive for whatever reason based on the code than how you remembered it when it ran on the internal hard drive, just switch it how you see fit. But you can utilize both hard drives, so that's good. We're gonna close application, and I'm just using smaller games just because I didn't want to make this video super long to download a super long game that needed a shit ton of updates. Yes, we want to close this. I apologize for the background noise. I live in the city. So settings. So in order to format it, you would go to devices. This is when I first plugged in the external hard drive, and then you go to USB devices and you would click on my passport, but this has already been formatted, so I don't need to do that anymore. But that would be the first step you take. And after you do that, for the PlayStation 4 Pro, make sure it's plugged in the back. If you plug it into the front on the PlayStation 4 Pro, it'll ask you to directly plug in the hard drive, and you need to switch it in the back. So don't freak out when it says file not supported. Just ignore that. That just means you have to format it, but make sure the hard drive is plugged into the back. Because I tried this because I was watching the tutorials, and I couldn't remember on the tutorials if they were using a regular PlayStation, base PlayStation 4. I guess that's what they were using. And they had it plugged into the front, so it's been a long day. It threw me off. I could have sworn the one in the back was the 3.0, USB 3.0, but I wasn't sure. So there you go. So then after you format it, you just go to storage and you pick, like, see, system storage is almost full. You go to applications and then you click, you push the options button, and then you just click move the extended storage, and then it's going to turn to a bunch of check boxes, and you pick what you want to switch to what drive. And then you can do the same thing if you want to send stuff from the extended to the system storage. Remember not to unplug it. Go to devices and then turn off the device, but don't unplug it randomly or whatever. So that about covers it. Once this is done uploading, I will send you the link to this particular hard drive if you don't want to take chances. But if you go to the link, I think I'll just put like an Amazon link or whatever. Just shop around, because usually you can find it cheaper. Usually somebody has a deal. But yeah, so now I basically have 5 terabytes, so that should hopefully last me a while. And just keep in mind, if you're using an external hard drive for a game and you notice more pop-up than usual, maybe you need to put that on the system hard drive so it'll run faster. It just depends on what model hard drive you have. But I've noticed some people have measured their load times. Like I said, it depends on what model hard drive they have. But some people, and depending on the game, some games load faster, load slower. And I haven't seen people having issues with streaming or whatever. Like if you play a game, like a big game like Grand Theft Auto 5, that game streams data in because it's a huge open world. If you notice more pop-up or things coming in slower than usual, maybe you want to put those games on your main hard drive. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to add questions in my comment section, although that's pretty obvious stuff there. I don't know why I'm telling you it. Like I said, under the weather, it's been a long day. I'm ready to chill. Actually, like to play games once for today. That'd be nice. I gotta go walk the dog first, but I hope you're all doing well. Remember, if you feel adventurous, from what I've heard, don't get a hard drive that has like a bunch of USB sockets in, or a USB like that doubles as a USB hub. Just get a straight up hard drive that has no purpose at all except to be a hard drive. So again, I hope you're all doing well. I hope that was educational. I hope that showed you everything that you needed to know. And thanks so much. Talk to you on the next video. Bye.